Hello all, Shoestring here. Today I'm going to show you the unboxing of this ECOFLOW River 2 Max 500. See right there, it's a River 2 Max 500 power station. And I've started doing some reviews of these because so many people are interested, but not the really expensive ones, these smaller, lower cost power stations. See what's in here. All right. Cushion. Looks like we have a manual, which is always good. We'll look at it later, maybe. Power station itself. Move the box over. All right. There's the front. I don't see any damage. Later, when we do the review, we'll go over what everything is after I figure it out myself. Vents, carrying handle, and some plugins. All right, so that is the station itself. Let's see what else came with it. Accessory box of some type. All right, so we have a charging cable, 2 connectors. Don't know what they go to, but we'll figure it out. And the plug-in to charge it up. Okay. Just plug into the wall then, into the station. It arrived at 28%. So we will charge it up, read the manual, and go through whatever we need to do to test it. And I found something interesting. I am charging this, and you can probably see that right there. I am charging this from one of my, if you can see it in the sun, Easy Longers. This is a power bank, normally used for CPAP machines and such things, but I wanted to see if it'd work on this. So I have it plugged into the plug-in and then in the power bank. And it's actually charging this thing. I do like that. Okay, so that's another way to charge it up, and we will continue with the testing. All right, folks, we're back. This is the River 2 Max 500. It, of course, has a LiFePO4 battery inside, and it's a pretty small, but it's a well-built power station, actually. It's got a handle there, and it looks nice. A lot of people ask me, why do folks buy power stations instead of putting their solar together themselves? Well, some people just don't want to go through the aggravation of picking the battery, then picking the proper inverter and hooking the cables up. And then you have to worry about the problem of charging it. So you have to get a charge controller and a solar panel and make sure the voltages match. And there's a lot to do with solar. It's easy once you figure it out. But some people just don't want to go through the trouble. And with something like this, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, this is 500 watts. It has a max of 1,000 peak. Okay, and if you look here, you'll see that besides the display, which we'll turn on in a moment, it has 3 USBs and 1 USB-C, which is 100 watts of input or output right there. It's got these 4 AC electrical where you can plug your devices in. Each of those are 300 apiece. Okay. There's also cigarette lighter right there, which is what I still call it. It came with a charger right here. Goes in the cigarette lighter connection in your car. This charges up the battery right here. Turn it around. And there's a connection where it goes right in there and will charge up. That's also how you charge this by solar, by the way. Also comes up with an AC charger. it says from dead, this will charge it up in an hour. And when I tested it, it actually did that. We're not going to do testing today. Not ready for all that. Not finished with all the testing. I'm just showing you basically how it works. And you could use this, of course, to run small appliances in your house. You could use it to do your cell phones. You could do lights. You could run a small TV with it. It actually has a lot of small uses. Turn it on. You turn on the power button right there. And it gives you quite a bit of information. It tells you it's 100% charge, because I charged it up. And how much longer it will run any device you have plugged in. It will show you watts input and output. And will tell you when it's on or off. The AC has its own controls. You turn them on by pushing the button right there. And it will come on. Show you with a small fan just to show how it works. You plug it in. Turn your fan on. Fan comes on. It will show you how many watts it's using and how long it will run this fan. So it'll run this little fan on low for 21 hours. Put it on high. It now shows that it's moved up to 21 watts, and it will run it for, once it calculates, I think it's going to stop at around 19 hours. And it will work with any of your electrical devices like that. It will tell you how long you have left. Also let you know when you're charging it up. It also has a bypass, by the way. You can plug this into the wall, plug your TV or your computer into it, and if the power goes out, this will automatically take over, where you will not lose any important information you have, or you can use this to hook it up to medical devices. This will run a CPAP machine. If you don't want to lose power, and it's important not to, you can use this little device to do this. As usual, with most of my things I show, I'm going to give you a picture right here of the manual. And it will tell you that it's Bluetooth and the inputs and the outputs. Just so you can take a quick look and decide if this is the type of device you'd like to have. A common question I get. Did they send this to me? No, they didn't send this to me. I bought this with my own money. It will run, they say, for 3,000 cycles. And after the 3,000 cycles, this reminds you what that means. 3,000 cycles means it will charge up and charge all the way back down 3,000 times before it starts to degrade the battery. And even then, after 3,000 cycles, you'll still get 80% of what it's worth. So that is really, really good. And it's a pretty low price for something that runs this well. It's only about 13 pounds, so it's real easy to carry if you need to take it with you someplace. I think that's good for our general outline. Let's go ahead and turn the fan off. Unplug it. Turn this power off. Then when you're ready to turn your entire system off, you just hold that for about 3 seconds. You'll see it will say off right there, and then it will go off. So a nice little system if you don't want to put a small solar system together yourself. Fairly inexpensive for what it does. And I think, like I said, it's good for the price point it is. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section. And if you like these kind of videos, as always, like and subscribe. And share if you know someone that might be interested in a video like this. Shoestring out.